So as you approach Tall Pine Cabin from the road, you'll notice that, sorry for the bounce, it's me walking. You'll notice the new, or the old driveway has been kind of cleaned up a little bit. And let me get down a little closer here. Sorry again for the bounce. And it's been widened. There's enough room for the truck and to be able to get out of it and unload it. So I've got a few branches on the side here that had fallen over the winter I need to clean up yet. But anyway, that's pretty good. And then, whereas the old trail went straight down the hill, thanks to Scott, there is a little switchback here. It makes it a little bit easier to go down the trail. And there's some firewood waiting for me to chop up. More than you can shake a stick at. Ha 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 ha, pun intended. Anyways, we'll continue down the trail here. And I was worried in the winter that there's going to be some runoff down this trail that would go into the cabin, so I put a ditch right at this root here off to the side. You can barely see it. Evidently it seemed to help because I didn't have any problem. Okay, let's get down here to the cabin. Now, if you remember, last year I raised it up. On the back, there was no foundation holding it up, simply resting on the dirt. And you can kind of see, if you look closely, a line right there where the dark versus the lighter color is. That's where the dirt used to go up to. So it was actually just about above the door, the bottom of the door. So water could run in, and had run into the inside the cabin when the snow was melting. Anyways, you can see here's the, so let's see, what is this? The northwest corner. And it's been dug out, and there's a good set of cement blocks underneath it, and there's some more blocks there. And the pieces of wood are just to shim it because it was hard to get it to just the right level for a new piece of cement. So I put the cement blocks down, and then it's shimmed with some wood. In this spot, there is a large chunk of cement and then a couple large pieces of wood. I'm going to redo that later when it's time to redo the piers in the back here. So let's head from the northeast corner around the trail. You can see my construction area here. Some extra bricks, a lot of miscellaneous pieces of stuff, the garbage, and more bricks, pile of roots, pile of dirt. Here's one of the cones that goes at the base of the foundation piers that I'm putting together. And then here's what we're looking at on the side. There's one of the piers that I've done already. That was the first one I did, and it is 3 feet underground, or about 3 feet underground. So it's below the frost line. And again, even though it's got that round, smaller shape at the top, it starts out at the bottom with one of these big cones underneath. So there's plenty of support there. And then we got the hole that I'm currently digging. This is on the, which would this be? The southeast corner. And you can see there's nothing there at the moment holding it up directly under the corner, but there's plenty, and we'll go around here to show you. There's plenty of blocks and things holding it up on this side. This is all the front side here. And you can see in here, there's the inside of the cabin. Right now, I don't even want to walk in it because I've got so much on the corners. I know it's probably fine, but anyways, there's the back door, and there's a chair there, sitting there. And there's, right by the door, some of my tools that I've been working on, the jack that I use, 8-ton jack. And there's a little chair to sit in if you're so inclined. Anyways, let's go back outside. So there's the windows all the way up to the roof there. And we'll need a new roof eventually, but we're not going to get to it for a little bit. Got to get the foundation first. Anyway, here's the front. Let's walk through this. You can see there's one of the there's one of the piers down below, and on top of it I put up a support to hold the weight. However, that's just a 4x4, and I'm going to put at that spot a 4x6, and then over in the center right here will be a 6x6, and the 6x6s will be attached directly to the cabin. Right now they're just holding weight, but they will be directly to the cabin attached. And here's the one I poured yesterday. It's got, you can see, it's got all the cement just curing there, and right in the middle, or approximately the middle, is a bolt sticking out, and that will tie in the whole thing together. And this is the, what is this, the southwest corner here. When I have extra cement, I've got these extra pieces of a cone together, and I make little stepping stones with them. That one has a smiley face in it. And you can see along this side, there's some of the blocks that are holding the cabin up for the time being. And if you look up here, you can see, yeah, we do need to work on the roof. See that corner there? That broke off when a tree was just grazed it. Okay. And there you can see some of the dirt that I've been digging out to get down to it. So let's go down below and take a peek from down below. Oh, can't forget that view. There's the road. This is a view from the very southwest corner. And if I get to the middle of the cabin, let's see, that's right here. Here's the view looking out. See right up the lake, right between the branches and trees. Now let's walk down below. Let's get down to the lake and look back at the cabin. Let's see, there's some of the dirt I'm piling up temporarily. Some of the 4x4s I was using. I'll get that all cleaned up before we leave. And walking down here, there's an old burn pile. Don't use that except for in the winter or spring or early fall. Yeah, let's see, let's go down here, go right beside the tall pine, and let's see how tall this is. Let's take a peek up it. It's a big one. There you go. And I saw a squirrel on there this morning going way up there. It's having a good time. Then it went into that big clump of whatever it is. Maybe that's a big squirrel nest, I don't know. And that's looking over towards the boat launch. Again, out at the lake. There's a property marker right there. That's the center of the property. Here is Tall Pine Cabin as she stands right now. You can see I got the door open. And there's the wood pile and construction stuff. Anyway, that should give you an idea of where it's at right now. Oh, one thing that's kind of interesting before we go, and again, sorry for the shaking as I walk, but you can see now underneath, clear through to the back side. See the light under there? It used to all be all down on the dirt. And if you look closely, you see those two black stripes back there. Those are bolts that used to be bolted into a round wooden post that rotted away. But that's what the foundation used to be on, was just old logs that were put on vertically below the cabin. Anyway, there you go. Tall Pine Cabin. That's the movie for tonight. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Always have to end with the view up the lake towards Jump Off Rock. Okay, that's all for tonight for sure.